Hi, and welcome to another Mystic Dude Outriders video. I'm going to warn you now, before we start, if you don't like bad language, then this video isn't for you, because this week I'm going to do quite a bit of swearing, because I've had enough of these developers and these patches from People Can Fly for this Outriders game. Anyway, on with the video. Here we are. This is what we've all been waiting for, guys. 10th week 10 since launch. AAA game. It's never worked right from day one. Some people have had a better experience than others. I get that. And they'll defend the game. Usually, PC players playing solo have probably had the better experience. Console players, people playing with friends, I've had a nightmare with the game. On top of that, skills are still not working proper. Mods, mechanics, progression blockers, all these things still haven't been fixed. And now they're trying the PR stunt of giving us free stuff to keep us happy. Nothing wrong with that, in essence, you know, but there's other priorities. You know, get the game working first, get it working, get it how it was advertised, get the player base that's still there happy, then target with your PR stuff and your appreciation. But anyway, here we are. I'm rambling. So community appreciation package has gone out. So as you can see, legendary weapon, frustration emote. You know, take that or leave it. You're either going to laugh at it, think, oh, that's a bit of fun. Or you're gonna just sugar it and think, yeah, you're taking the piss. Titanium resource, really not needed. Most players who are at the end game now won't need titanium resources. I don't know what the answer would have been to that. They would have been as well giving pod resources, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, again, it just shows how to touch they are with their own game. So legendary weapon, this is the bit I want to focus on, because the main thing is that it says, if you look on the right, a random god rolled legendary weapon which you have not previously obtained. Yeah. And then there's also the balancing. Now we'll look at this balancing in a minute. So let's just backtrack first. Let's go to the first point. So here I am. This is on my most experienced character, my Technomancer, and a legendary weapon that you have not previously obtained. So first I'll show you my accolades. Item management. So legendary weapons, as you can see, I have not collected them all. I have got 44 out of 46. I am missing 2 legendary weapons. So if I'd have got a weapon that I'd not previously obtained on any character, I would have had 45 out of 46, regardless of whether the weapon is useless or whether I can use it. Yeah, that's by the by. At least it would have been as described. But as we found out from day one with this game, nothing is as described. Yeah, what they promise and what they say doesn't tend to turn out what is we get, you know. So I think I put mine in my banker. Oh no, they're in my backpack. So the weapon I got was a god rolled anomaly effigy. Very nice, as you can see, 99.4k. Decent weapon if that's what you use. It's no good for me. I wouldn't use it on my Technomancer, a shotgun, and my other max rolled character is my Devastator. I wouldn't use it on my Devastator. Not saying it's a useless weapon, but it's useless for me. And just to show that I already had one, that's the one I had in my stash. So I haven't got a unique weapon. So that's the first thing we need to look at. Right, so here we are on the Reddit post over the items, the appreciation passage. There's a bit of sympathy for the mods, for the community managers, and I sort of agree with them here. I mean, JMD there has put up a nice post, just sort of empathising with the Arkan's position. You know, that he's putting this information out to us as he's given it and told it, and then when it goes to shit, he's taking all the backlash for it. So, yeah, guys, don't take it out on the CMs in Reddit. Take it out on those that are doing it to us. So let's have a quick look down here. They said they're looking into it. So I don't know how they're going to change it. And by previous experience, it takes them a week to change anything, minimum, because they seem to have a pattern here where they fuck up on a Thursday, they respond sometimes, not always, on a Friday, they then disappear, we don't hear anything till Tuesday, we then get maybe a message on a Tuesday that hopefully it'll be resolved on the Thursday, and then we're back to where we were. Not always like that, but you get the picture. You know, it's like one bit of bullshit leads on to another. So as you can see, the guy he got an iceberg. He's already got one in his stash. Another one here. So it's all across the board. People are getting duplicates. So if you've got a duplicate, you're not on their own. Yeah. So there is people that are just complaining that they just got a weapon which is no good for them. I can understand the frustration on that when they've waited so long. But if you've got a weapon which you didn't have and it was God rolled, then you've got it as advertised. Yeah. Now chances are, if that's how you've got it, you've been unlucky that you were lucky. Yeah. Because you could have been sat there with, let's say your best weapon was an 85. Let's say your best weapon was a death shield. You've only ever dropped one. It's a low one. You sat there with a 78k death shield. Yeah. And then package comes out today, and you get a 94k pistol. Obviously, you would have preferred a death shield, not something you're not going to use. But if you didn't have that pistol, then the package has worked as described. Yeah. The problem you've got is if you sat there with a death shield as your best weapon, and it gives you an absolute 0, and you've already got an absolute 0 in your stash. You know, it's this is what's been happening. So again, it's another fuck up by Outriders, guys. So anyway, let's see, keep an eye on it. Let's see what they're going to do next couple of days. Let's see if they're actually going to fix it. I think the game is now totally on its ass. I don't think they can pull it back. Yeah. The only thing I would mention is that on one of the flyers, the pictures, posters, graphics that they used today, whatever you want to call it, let me just see if I can find it. So this is the picture I was alluding to. As you can see in the top right, it says more updates and new content coming. Again, make of that what you want. I think personally it's just marketing spiel to keep you hanging in there. I felt this for the last few weeks. They're just keeping us hanging in there to stop a flood of refund requests going in, and the longer it goes on, then the less chance you've got of getting your money back on this broken game. So make of that what you want. More updates and new content coming. I hope I'm proved wrong that I can't see it myself. I really can't see it. I don't think they've got the development team left in place to provide updates and content, because if the development team was in place for that, then surely that team would be there to have put this game right in the last 10 weeks for the fixes that we've been requesting. I think that's part of the problem. I don't think there's anybody in place. I think they've all moved on to pastures new, or moved on to other projects within the company, or whatever they're doing. I don't know, but I don't think they've got a team in place to manage this game since it's been released. So I cannot see that they've got a team in place to deliver updates and new content. I hope I'm wrong, because it would be nice if this did get picked up and put back on its feet, this game, because it is in essence a lot of fun, and it has the potential to be a good franchise and to be a lot of fun. So interesting times ahead. Let us know what you think. Is it going to be are they going to turn it around? Or do you think they're going to fall on their ass with it? And we'll see where it goes together. But for now, Mystic Dude out.